Welcome in Content Editor window. This is the window where copywriter spends about 90% of time. And this window is basically built with three main elements. So you have a top menu, left side, which just contains the editor, the text editor, and the right side where you have information about recommended topics and ideas. So this is basically those three elements which build the interface. In the top menu, you have a top analysis, internal linking suggestions, what to write next, search console integration, and comments basically on the URL level, and the query and the market, so language and the Google search engine country. Here you have a target URL, so you can add manually, or you can find a URL which is, let's say, best for this content that you would like to create, or maybe optimize, because if you have already content, you can optimize this content. And here you have option to share with editor, so it's like with freelancers who can just edit the content, or you can also share with a customer for acceptation. So this is like more like view or preview link. In the left side, you have a content editor window. So this is the content editor window. You have some options like, the saving, exporting, importing, checking the plagiarism, marking as a done. So when the content is ready, you can just mark it as a done. And then there will be information to person who share with you the content that it's ready. And typical information about how to play with your content. So I believe this is clear. Here you have information about readability score, so how easy is to read and understand your content. And here are the information about length, yes, so how long is your content, how many words contains. And here is some also recommendation. So here is recommendation about that article to rank for this keyword should be about 2,700 words long. So you can just check this and change this as well. Okay, so that was the left side, and on the right side you have the most important elements according to NLP optimization. So here are the terms which should be included in the article to give you the ability to score higher. So this is the optimization factor. And as you can see, we start with two elements, basic keywords. And if you are thinking about what are the basic keywords, are the keywords which are like most common for this type of query. So they are just in almost every article. And we have also extended terms. As you can see, here is a lot of extended terms. And in extended terms, you have terms which are not always present in competitors' content, but this means that they are more expertise level. It could be more expertise level, it could be less important, but basically we always try to explain that, start with the extended keywords, because if you start with the extended keywords, surely you will cover the basic keywords as well, because for example, here we have like best marathon shoes, 7 best marathon running shoes, and here you have the running shoes. Yes, so of course, best marathon running shoes. So of course, when you start with those ones will be as well covered. So I will just, So this is how basically this works. And also we have here the terms in the headers. So that are the recommendation in H1 headers, H2 headers, H3 headers, and so on. So what kind of keywords, words, terms use in the headers? Here on the top, you have a content score number. So it's just a scoring, how good is your content. And when you will write the content, your content score will be higher and higher. Here we are giving you the recommendation about the best competitors content. As you remember, we select some competitors because so that's are the competitors we selected. And we are giving you the number which is the best content score from the selected competitors. If you don't know what to do next or how to increase the content score, you can always use the checklist. So the checklist is very, very important element because the checklist will give you the information what is still missing, what you still have to improve. And this is basically very, very important element in content editor. So to understand where are improvements, what can I do to increase the content score. So that's all. And also here we have one thing more, which is, I will just give you also the example here. Just copy text to the editor. Also we have, if you just highlight any text, we have option for AI writing. Right now the AI writing have only 3 options: start paragraph, extend and rephrase. And now the AI is generating the content for us. As you see, okay, we will just say, okay, use this text. I will use the H1 and we have here a text generated by the AI. As you can see, there is already some points calculated here. I can check where are the keywords. Here are the terms which are related to the sidebar, but as you can see, there is still a lot of elements on H elements, on the terms elements that has to be still included in the content. And right now also you have information what to do on the overall score to improve the overall score. Okay, so I would say that's all.